Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Theodore Dawson refuses to be categorized as a podcast, and I'm still laughing about this change in sound. Whatever it is, that's awesome. All right, my loves, today I wanted to share with you some great graphic novel recommendations for tween girls. If you want the links to this, Google it. Theodore Dawson graphic novels, tween. I don't know. Or just check it out. Maybe in the podcast description I'll give you the URL. Look at us, so professional. Anyway, look, here's the thing. My eldest kid has been on an absolute bender with graphic novels the past few months, so much so that I consider it my part time job, hobby, obsession, hunting for new titles for her to consume. And it totally seems like she's not the only one. The market for tween graphic novels is booming right now, especially for girls, and there is a whole comic kids subgenre that's less about superheroes and more kind of like relational and drama and adventures and I don't know, tween girl shit. This is my kid's favorites out of the 70 or so graphic novels that she has read in the last 3 months. So, like, you can consider the research fairly extensive. And I wanted to say as well, like, if you're ever concerned about your kids reading graphic novels instead of like real novels, like, don't worry, whatever fosters a love of reading is a great thing. Plus, I personally am an addict to graphic novels and memoirs myself, so I completely get the love affair. I often use them as a way to learn about different difficult topics too, like learning about the racial injustice of the US prison system by reading the phenomenal book called dot 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 Race to Incarcerate, a graphic retelling by Sabrina Jones, Mark Mauer, Michelle Alexander, and more. So, yeah, it is totally valid and totally awesome. So, first and foremost, Raina Tagmeyer. Raina is the undisputed queen of tween graphic novels, I reckon. I, I reckon. Oh my god. So she has a stack of books out like Smiles, Sisters, Guts, Drama, Ghosts, and she has done graphic novel versions of The Babysitter's Club as well. And I think she's up to like number 9 or something now. Oh my god, all of them, just all of them already. Like, get them all. Your kid will probably be as obsessed as mine is, and Raina for president because she is brilliant. Next up, there is a book called Go with the Flow by Lily Williams and Karen Schneeman. This one is slightly older focused, but it's an important feminist read nonetheless for young girls, and it's about 4 friends who band together for menstrual equality. And as my inner hippie, I'm like, yes, I will give menstrual books to my daughter. Timmy Terry Livingston has a ton of books out, but she's got a really great middle grader Emmy and Friends series, which was a total hit with my kid. It's like they're like Invisible Emmy, Becoming Brianna, Just Jamie, and a few others, but she really loved them. Victoria Jamison has some fantastic books out like Roller Girl and All's Fair in middle school, and they're all kind of like about girl power and friendship. One protagonist is 11 and the other one is 12, so those ones were a real delight for my 11-year-old. Jen Wang's Stargazing is talked about in absolutely reverential tones by my kid. She says it's magical and dreamy, and she can't wait for the next Jen Wang book. That was brilliant. Uh, Kayla Miller has a great series out called Click. So I think it starts like Click and Camp, and then maybe other things starting with C, maybe, I don't know. But my kid gobbled them up and inhaled them whole like it was some kind of tween life force. The Sunny Side Up series by Jennifer L. Holm was another hit. It's a middle school girl who deals with life changes, school transitions, and I noticed that my kid was looking for something to read last night, and she's read everything in the house again. And so she just grabbed out the Sunny Side Up books so she could reread them. So that's how good they are, my loves. And unrelated, but kind of related, my kid really loves books that are a series, so she can dive even deeper into them. So I love that there's so many that are developing into series now. Speaking of which, another series that really drew my kid into this kind of like glorious, dreamlike book state was Molly Knox Osterberg's Witch Boy series. It's The Witch Boy, The Midwinter Witch, and The Hidden Witch. It's slightly scarier than most of the other books that I've talked about here, but my sensitive 11-year-old was fine with them. Uh, Lorena Alvarez has a beautiful series called Nightlights as well. It starts with Nightlights, and then the second one is Hickotea, Hicotea. And that just totally bewitched my kid in the very best of ways as well. Max Durag is the only dude author on this book. Like, you should feel privileged. And he's got a fantastic adventure series called Stig and Tild, which was adorable enough to enchant my very fairy child. Next up, Svetlana Shmakova has a brilliant series of book called Berry Middle School, and it includes Awkward, Brave, and Crush. And then she also has like the diary sequence of it as well, like your own kind of branded diary, which is cute. They were so good, these books, that my kid just kind of disappeared into her room for days to consume them whole. So that's kind of the mark of some wonderful books, I reckon. So I hope these books bring your kid as much joy as they have to mine. It's taken me an arse load of time to find all the graphic novels I have for her. Even though the market is growing, they're finding it hard to keep up with demand, especially since a graphic novel takes at least a year to complete, and my kid can read up to 5 a day. So we totally need more graphic novelists in the world, clearly. If you've got any recommendations for graphic novels that are suitable for tween girls, please pop me an email, support@leoniedawson.com, so I can stock up on some more, because we're out once more, despite me ordering piles and piles of them. Now, before I go, of course, I need to tell you the prices are doubling 30th of April on 3 of my most popular programs: Money, Manifesting and Multiple Streams of Income, 40 Days to a Finished Book, and 40 Days to Create and Sell Your E-Course. So make sure you get in now to save some dollar bills on those programs, because you absolutely are going to get them. They're brilliant. They've been used by thousands and thousands of people now, and they've had the most amazing results. So if you've been thinking maybe I should get my money in order and like get way more abundant, the money course is for you. If you've been thinking about writing a book and marketing that book, the book course is for you. And if you've been thinking about creating and selling an e-course, the e-course program is for you. Go to leoniedawson.com/double to find out more and to enroll now. Do not forget and email me on 1st of May going, "Oh, Leonie." The answer is no. You have to pay the double price. Sorry, not sorry. I've given you a month's notice. Okay. Oh, and there is payment plans available in case you need that. All right. I love you all. Okay, bye.